What's going on YouTube? This is your boy Pika Dad. Unfortunately, the first 15 minutes of this video, I forgot to hit the record button on the audio, but that doesn't mean you can't sit here and enjoy an Alpha Sapphire randomized nuzlocke. And next time, I'll make sure to hit that record button. I'm trying to keep up with 3 different chats right now. They're not moving that crazy, so it don't matter. But I have definitely been getting a lot more. I watched the new anime for Pokemon, and again, the nostalgic side of me is like, I love Pokemon, the Ash I grew up with. But the new one is way better. I don't know. Some of the Dragon Ball just doesn't. No, 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 no. It's all good. That was on my bad. I forgot I had to mute because I had to take a phone call earlier and just forgot to unmute it. But honestly, the only way I can watch Dragon Ball right now, just because it's just not great anymore. Looking back on it, great fight scenes. The rest is meh. I watched the what is it called? The bridge, the funny ones on YouTube. I love those ones. I'll sit there and throw them on in the car and just listen to them in the background, and they have me dying. Especially some of the ones where Goku going Super Saiyan and Frieza's just like, so you're just gonna sit here and yell at me? Everything we've all been thinking. Honestly, man, I haven't been able to get into Boruto either. So don't feel bad. I get you. I know people have said Boruto has gotten way better, but I just haven't got into it yet. I've tried to watch it. Come on, Wally. Man, I hate this part. Wally just sitting there taking his sweet time trying to catch this Pokemon. I feel like they just try to make those. I know what the first 100 and something, 200 episodes of Boruto is all filler. Man, I hope you didn't. When I finally fixed that, it didn't hurt your ears, by the way. My bad. Can you hear the game music going on there too right now? I had somebody on Twitch say that they tried to turn their speakers up, and I just realized I had forgotten to completely mute it. It's completely a new game, but everything's randomized. So, random starters, random Pokemon in the wild, random abilities, random items that they're holding. So, it's complete new start. Hold on, you still working, right? There it goes. For some reason, as soon as I click on it, it stops working. It's been a fun new little thing. Just, I'm with you. I just had this conversation with my brother-in-law, and Naruto went too far. I honestly could have been cool with Naruto just ending right there at Pain and just calling it a day. I didn't need Naruto to go into Madara coming back and the whole story with Obito. I didn't see it as a necessary thing, but I guess they wanted to continue. They felt like they had more story to tell, but it could have ended right then and there, and I would have been a happy camper with the anime itself. All honesty, I sit there and I go and watch the Naruto versus Pain fight, and then I don't watch past that. I feel my feels because I know Jiraiya died right before this, and that's it. I call it right after that, but they didn't need to go into all that other stuff. But there's a lot of animes that will do that, or just they don't end right. No, I have not watched that one yet. Everybody keeps telling me I need to watch the Reincarnated as a Slime. You know what? After this, I will try to watch it if I got the energy, man. It's on my seriously. TikTok can't see it, but man, I am not getting the good encounters right now. Oh no, that's unfortunate to hear. Damn. At least you got a job, right? That's all good. I know it's been a minute. I can't believe it's actually been a year since the last time I streamed. Ooh, what am I doing? Hold on. There it is. All right, cool. I could probably Sonic Boom. I've been told by numerous people that that anime is top tier. Oh shit. I I I'm gonna have to bleep myself out. This is gonna take me forever to edit this video for YouTube. I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to read chat and do TikTok at the same time. I ended up killing my encounter. And I'm gonna go into the gym with one Pokemon. I tried to start watching what is it? Rising as a sword hero. Consistent having a job is always a good thing though. Some people out there, man, they can't hold a job down to save their life, unfortunately. There we go. I try to do some other streams at different times. I probably, if you're able to watch me at work, but I don't know how long I'll be on here to. I probably try to go 2 hours maybe. I love Fire Force. Real talk, I love Fire Force. It's got great anime. Ooh, look at the shiny. It's got great animation. I like the storyline, and I love that it's a prequel to Soul Eater. And if you've watched Soul Eater, it takes a minute for you to start seeing the dots connect, but they eventually do, and it's so good. I'm gonna have to battle that guy later. I think the level cap for this gym is 14. It's ridiculously low. I honestly did not realize that was you on the other one. You funny. Oh, that's fair enough. I thought that was somebody else. I was like, they're talking to me like I've talked to them before. So it's got to be somebody, but it's been so long since I've streamed the last time. I've definitely forgotten a few different names for people. Oh, I am getting some horrible luck right now. I have a literal Google Doc with all of the different animes that I need to watch, all of the movies, TV shows. I should be. Oh, you're kidding me. That sucks. There's too much for me to watch at this point that it gets overwhelming. And I killed another encounter. Bravo, you're too strong. No, we don't need to learn Santoon. I'm excited for it. The Infinity arc or Infinity Castle arc is going to be amazing to watch without question. I am beyond excited for that part of it. It's just one, I've already had some of it spoiled for me, which is extremely unfortunate on that one. I'm not happy that it got spoiled for me, but it did. It's just still, it's a disappointing story. I thought they could have done so much. I did learn one detail of that I missed it watching the anime, but the original demon that you see Muzan turn when Tanjiro comes up close to him is the demon's blood that they use to mess with him later, like when the woman injects it into him. So that was kind of cool. I feel like Demon Slayer has not done a good job of sitting there and making these little Easter eggs and stuff like that. But again, that's why Demon Slayer will never be a top 10 anime for me. It has top 10 animation, but not a top 10 anime. If I had to make a list, I don't know what I would put on it, and I might do a video about that one day of just like, all right, this one. Because I know I go back and forth, and sometimes we are, as people, just captured in the moment. And 6 months ago, at the end of Solo Leveling season 2 or 3, whatever it was, you probably could have caught me saying, you know what? Solo Leveling might be a top 5 anime. Now, looking back on it, I can't say that that would be the case. I wouldn't put it up there. I for sure would have a few other things like Full Metal over it, Hunter over it. I think they're very similar, but I think the thing that they have in a difference of personality is what makes Deku so much better of a character. I don't know, he's just not as whiny. If I had to say, I think Tanjiro is one of the worst MCs out there. He's whiny, he gets beat up, and he relies on a lot of other people to really get those W's for them. And whereas Deku started out that way, he has for sure progressed into a bona fide character on his own. He can handle his own business. And I know Tanjiro's getting better, but he does. But it's still, even at the last one, was it Nezuko had to end up finishing the demon. He did good. He got it 85% that there, but Nezuko had to finish the job. She's the one that killed the demon at the very end of it. I can't tell if I'm allowed to say that or not. But it's gonna be good. It's just gonna. I've watched all of it, as far as I remember, because the last thing I remember, she was able to go out in the sun, and that was my last. I want to say their last episode. Sheet. But if something new has come out, then I definitely haven't seen it. But I want to say that's where they all go off into a place, and then the water guy and the white hair dude sit there and go and fight all night long, right? It's been a minute if I did watch it since I've watched it. Oh, don't do that. No, don't do that. Come on, man. I'm trying to get these W's. And right now, I'm skating on thin ice for this game. It's not good. The game is not looking good right now. I'm going into the first gym with one Pokemon. I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen all of that. Honestly, I thought that was extremely cool. watching them fall into the castle and setting everything up for that. That was amazing. I will never take anything away from Demon Slayer's animation. It is just beautiful every step of the direction. But like I said, some of the stuff just I don't know, man. They dropping the ball on some of it. And like even the writer, he ain't have to come out and say that you don't see fire around the sword or water around the sword. Nobody needed him to say that. It would have been perfectly fine just to let us believe that there is fire and water around that sword. But it is what it is. You can't help some of the writers just don't do the things you want them to do. Otherwise, we would have finished Hunter a long time ago. But old man just didn't want to make his videos no more or make his animes no more for some reason. I don't know why. I thought he was primed to be like pretty peak at that point in time. But it is what it is. You can't get mad at these people. Be honest. Who are you talking about? Or was Yoriichi? Am I thinking of the wrong person? Who am I thinking of? I'm thinking of the lady from Bleach that everybody got a crush on her. Who are you talking about though, sir? No, why does it keep asking me? Ooh, that is a great ability for you. That is dope. Which one is that? I don't remember which one that is. Hold on, I got you. Let me run this real quick. Beautiful thing about doing it on a computer, right? Oh, well, isn't he a descendant of him or something like that? I was fairly certain that Yoriichi, if I'm saying it right, I highly doubt I'm saying it right. And thank you guys for all the likes. Make sure if you're not already following, follow me and go check me out on YouTube and Twitch. Isn't he like a descendant? Isn't Tanjiro a descendant of that guy? Am I forgetting something right now? But I'm fairly certain Tanjiro is a descendant of that guy. And that's why they look the same. You sure? Alright, hold up. You 100% sure on that one? You know what? I have to trust you. They both do sun breathing. I guess not. Damn, my bad. See, I always forget this stuff. I am the worst when it comes to trying to remember all of this stuff and talk about it. And oh, let me sit here and have an anime debate about you. Nah, I'm going to have to be on my phone looking up what I'm trying to think of. Yeah, I wouldn't have remembered all of that. And so they're just both random people that do sun breathing and well, I guess water breathing. Trying to read through these Wikipedia pages. Nah, I see it. I could have swore they were relatives. So he ain't related to anybody like that big. I'm excited for the end of it to watch some of these. Oh, I did catch another Pokemon. Oh, I'm not in a good position. That's not good. Like I said, I had some of the Infinity War or Infinity Castle kind of revealed to me, and I am excited for it. But I know the ending's not the most positive ending in the world. And now I'm down to one Pokemon. Shoot. That's alright. Why do you have a flame orb? Oh, I'm not doing a good job paying attention to my game at all, but it's all good. I make for funnier content when I lose a Pokemon. What do you mean rings? I don't understand your comment. I know that it doesn't go great for Tanjiro at the end of the Infinity Castle arc. But then again, oh, are they wearing the same earrings? I'm thinking about getting an earring. You might have to send me a picture of it just so I know what you're talking about. Hold on, let me scroll up. Are they rocking the same earrings? No, not you. Where's the other guy? Oh, yeah. Okay. And it's up there. It's on par with like One Piece being spoiled for me. I was like really excited to see it, and then to find out Tanjiro dies at the end and goes all evil and shit. Oh, see, I must have missed that part. I know there was one of those arcs that it felt so repetitive, but I think they did do a little bit of the story in there. But either way, I don't care what kind of discredit I give to Demon Slayer. I will still watch it. And I will for sure be excited to watch the Infinity Castle arc. But I think there's a few animes that are in that category of I'm going to be excited to watch it, even if I don't think it is as highly rated as everybody else says it is. True. I wonder if they'll take any extra liberties into it and try to make it, I don't know, a different ending. I highly doubt it, but it would be cool. Honestly, I think just like the way, what is it? Black Clover, I think it's supposed to be coming out again and hopefully starting their anime back up. But with Black Clover ending and My Hero ending, I'm wondering if they're just gonna go for this little trifecta and see who ends up being the top one out of My Hero, Demon Slayer, and Black Clover. Because right now, if I had to pick, I'm probably picking My Hero over all of those. But we'll wait and see. Ooh, got to the 300. Gotta make sure you guys are also clicking that follow button. Oh, hold on, you got lost. It should be good though. Like I said, I've been trying to find some new things to watch. I watched Fearin'. I highly enjoyed that anime. That was a pretty good one. What else have I been watching? I've been trying to find some random animes to sit there and try to watch, but I've also been extremely busy trying to become a plumber now, along with live streaming. Figure that's a good little balance of careers right there. You go, no, 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 no. I want to learn Rockslide. No, shit. I hope YouTube ends up enjoying this because I am struggling over here with this game that I'm supposed to be playing, but I'm mostly just talking to TikTok chat at this point. Let's go. Oh my God, you gotta speed up though. I think what? Bleach is the other one that I'm really excited for it to finally finish, but it is probably pissing me off the most out of all of more up to date animes and stuff that are more recent. That one has probably got me the most heated because I am sick and tired of them doing 8 to 10 episodes and then stopping. 8 to 10 episodes, then stopping. It's just exhausting, and I don't know why animes like to do that. This isn't a cable TV show no more. Why are you doing this? Was it Digimon? No. You're gonna be older. Would you count was it Teen Titans? Anything like that would indeed count that as an anime. People can argue that one, but DC makes some great animated TV shows and stuff. Ain't nothing wrong with Powerpuff Girls. I know there's a lot of people out there that hate on them, and I think they just redid them. But I used to watch Powerpuff Girls back in the day quite a bit. But then again, not to age myself, but we didn't get a lot of choices in what we watched on TV. We just got what was on cable, and that was it. We had to run with it. It sucked. But those were the days. Heavy ass TVs. Those were the TVs that you had to have, no matter the size, at least two people carrying them. Because they were heavy for no reasons, those box TVs. But Powerpuff Girls was a good one. I would count that as an anime. If we're going to count Avatar The Last Airbender, then I would count that too. I don't see why you wouldn't count it. But that's just me. There's people out there that probably would argue that you don't get to count Powerpuff Girls. But no more discrimination, no borders. We accept anything animated at that point. Hold on. Oh, nope, wrong one. I didn't see what item he had. Insomnia. But my very first real introduction to anime or animated shows in general probably would have been stuff like the Spider-Man and stuff like that that came out in the 1990s. Those were my animated shows. So X-Men 97, I was watching every episode I could for the very first ones when those came out. And then was it Toonami came out with Samurai Jack and all of these other shows, and I fell in love with just that style of watching TV because Samurai Jack is probably up there with some of the more underrated anime, at least American animes that there are. Ooh, let me go buy Pokeballs. I'm acting a fool. But Toonami was legit. Used to be able to watch Inuyasha, Cowboy Bebop, Trigun, Gundams. We watched everything on there. I want some Pokeballs. Let me get some Pokeballs. I tell myself I can multitask, but I think that's just up there with one of those lies that we tell ourselves all the time. I know how to read chat and Google stuff and play Pokemon at the same time. That's easy. Fucking easy. If you gotta go, look, I totally understand. I appreciate you hanging out with me no matter what. Trying to get back into the swing of this thing, and hopefully TikTok will let me put it on the computer next time, because right now this setup is kind of funny. I literally just have my on a phone stand, a little ring light above it, and then my two monitors right behind it. So there's a phone right in the middle of my monitors as I'm trying to play the game. All these people sliding through and nobody's sitting there clicking the follow button. How rude. That's not true. I can't be mad at people. Oh, I don't know if you play Pokemon a whole lot. Personally, I play Pokemon all the time, especially with my kids. I just got me something really nice. Never mind, I lied to myself. I forgot I changed some stuff. Honestly, Pokemon itself, main games I play with the kids, but where people went with some of these things, I'll have to do a video on it or along those lines. They got a theme song is great. Maybe if we hit 1,200 likes, I'll sing the theme song word for word and everything. I'll at least do my best. But they have these fan games out there where one of them is completely made Mario. Like your Mario characters playing Pokemon. And some of the craziness that people do to edit these games are they just have to be appreciated. It takes a whole new twist into what Pokemon is, and I love every bit of it. But then again, I also like the concept behind coding and sitting there and breaking down. Oh, no. Have more than 20. Breaking apart a game, a app, or just even into the simple part of a web page and sitting there trying to rebuild it completely. I love it. I love that concept behind it. I don't know why. They didn't have coding when I was in school, and now that's what I do in my free time outside of anime, video games, and streaming now. I like to code. Speaking of gaming though, have have you played Expedition 33 yet? I wanted to do it on stream, but I'll be honest, man, that is a game I'm gonna play through the first time myself. I am going to appreciate it for everything that game is. No one ever was. Probably gonna go down as game of the year this year. I think it will go with, maybe not without question. There's been a lot of games out there that have been really good this year, but if you like a good turn-based game, that one right there, let's go. That's how we catch Pokemon. That one right there, it's peak. It's been a lot of fun. I've played honestly 8 or 10 hours already into it. I'm squeezing it in whenever I can. I'll get off of stream and go play Expedition 33. Decided between Expedition 33 and Marvel Rivals are literally the only games I'll play right now on my PlayStation. But I get it. Not everybody got the money to go be buying a new game. But Expedition 33 has been so beautiful. Just go watch the cutscenes on YouTube, man. They are great. Feels like this is cheating. The fact that I can my own lives feels like it's cheating. What do we name it? I need to name this Pokemon something. You're gonna be named Psy. Oh, let's do that Psy. Perfect. There we go. I thought about streaming Marvel Rivals or Fortnite again too, but honestly, Marvel Rivals has just gotten so. I don't know if that's a game anybody else is out there playing, but it's gotten so toxic and so hard to genuinely enjoy playing it, especially if you don't have a squad to play with. I love everything that is the concept of Marvel Rivals. Everything about it, honestly. I think the gameplay is better than Fortnite and stuff like that. I appreciate that. But overall, the people in that game are just so toxic. Just because you didn't get your favorite character, you're going to throw the game? That's ridiculous. And the rank system, I would much rather play Overwatch ranked, Fragpunk, or hell, even Fortnite ranked at that point. Just the rank system has gotten so bad. It is hard to sit there and, all right, you know what? I want to keep playing this game. And I got pretty good at it. I think I peaked at Gold 1 or Diamond 3, whatever, right in that area. And like, I held my own. And then the new metas changed, everything like that. And it just, I couldn't keep up no more. Oh, shit. I misclicked. Stay alive, fat boy. Way to go, Moby. But I don't think I don't have room on my PlayStation. I had to put Fortnite on the computer at that point in time. But I ran out of room on my PlayStation. I can't even put it shoot. What do I do? Because I don't want to lose you. Woo, there we go. But then again, I am also not playing. I am not a builds player. So you will not catch me ever doing that again. Our streams got a little wild before just because of that. Playing some of those games. I could not keep up. Made me feel so old trying to play that. Honestly, I like it. I like it better as zero build, but I'm not a big fan of. I like the shooter games, and I think those are a lot of fun. but I do not like Call of Duty. And again, I'm not in it for the toxic communities that are out there when it comes to some of this stuff. And as we know, jeez, Call of Duty is an extremely toxic one. But honestly, I've caught myself way too sweaty. I just want to have fun. I don't mind playing ranked and being middle of the pack, but I also am not gonna deal with you chirping in my ear about how I missed one bullet out of the 6 that were fired. No, you're not gonna yell at me about every little thing. You're gonna have to keep that to yourself and go about your day at that point. And I feel like Marvel Rivals is headed in that direction big time. I think if I do play, I won't be till maybe next week. If that, I would have to clear out some space on my PlayStation. My PlayStation got a little too much games on it. But if I do play Fortnite, it won't be on stream. It will be just solo dolo playing Fortnite. I might buy an Xbox because I've heard they're doing some things for the next one. But I've always grown up as a PlayStation guy. Although they got me pissed at this point with PlayStation and their controllers and always getting stick drift. I will say at least Xbox wins in that category. I never hear Xbox people complaining about their controllers getting stick drift. Actually, funny enough, yep, I had to get one to play on the computer. Got me a nice little Xbox controller instead. I thought about buying a PlayStation one and I was like, nah, not gonna happen. But yeah, we play any Fortnite. It won't be on here. It'll be on my own little private time. I agree. Once the career takes off and I can upgrade, I got a nice little PC right now. But I plan on upgrading it again because I will be strictly a PC gamer at that point in time. I played Marvel Rivals on here. Actually, I think I do have it on here. I think I got it on my Steam. But I played Marvel Rivals on here and it felt so different. Just the only thing you will not catch me doing ever. And I don't know if it's because I'm old or what. I will not be a keyboard gamer. It is going to be controller all day long. Only controllers for me. I cannot sit there and do the keyboard and mouse. It doesn't work for me. Unfortunately, you guys over here on TikTok can't see it, but over on Twitch, I had a challenge. I was hoping it would actually pick up where for every 10 new followers I got on here, it would end up eliminating one of the Pokemon I was trying to use, but I can't really make them carry over from TikTok over to Twitch. And now I get to do my first gym battle with 3 Pokemon. I think I failed 2 of them already. So we're excited. It should be a lot of fun to sit there and do it. No worries. I appreciate you hanging out with me for any of the amount of time. Get a few of these other people to sit there and click that follow button. But being that this is my first stream back in a minute, apparently a year, I was informed that I have not streamed in a year. I'm sure it's going to take a minute to get people to come back to the streams, but it's okay. I'm willing to put in that work and get more people. I feel like you forgot the up. You got to be like, what's up? You got to have the up in there. Come on. Dropping the ball, guy. Hair looking crazy. Hold up. Actually, I think the last time I cut my hair, wait, why the fuck that guy out there? Was the last time I streamed right before that or something like that. Legit have not cut this hair in a year and a half now. Supposed to be like, what's up? Bruh, I remember when that movie came out. I think it's a Domino's commercial that has Marlon Wayans on it. And that's their whole stick is that everybody calls each other and says it. And it played literally everywhere. Every time you turned on the TV, like every other commercial was that commercial. Probably one of the most annoying commercials I've ever seen in my life. Hey, we might actually be able to hit 1,000 likes for the video. We've maintained one viewer, but one great and amazing viewer. I can hear the clicks. Oh, that's not cool. I didn't want to fight a legendary Pokemon right now. Oh, it's a mega legendary Pokemon, and I gave them all 6. Oh, this isn't good. I might lose. I might legit lose. Oh no. Come on. Well, there goes one. No! This is going to be the shortest nuzlocke ever. Well, not ever. I've seen plenty of people lose well before what I did. But hopefully next time no matter what, I can actually stream on TikTok the game. I don't know how to get them to fix that, but oh no. Well, that sucks. It's game over for me. But I don't know why they wouldn't let me stream any of it. Alright, well, we gotta take this L real quick and then start up a new game. You could say that. It's a different kind of life situation right now. But I'm sure they are knocked out at their house. But it's all good. On the days I'm streaming, they won't be with me. It's all good, man. We're gonna take that L real quick. Things happen, life changes. Just kind of how it goes sometimes, unfortunately. Oh, the screen goes black. I didn't know it would do that. While we're here, I don't think I got anybody on TikTok or Twitch with me right now. I'm gonna mess with this one. It's like that. No, it's all like I said, it's all good. Choices got made and it's all good. There we go. That's better. But it is what it is. You can't sit there and stay angry about things like that. You just have to move in the direction you feel like you need to move. Make sure you're doing the best you can for yourself and whoever else you need to provide for. And you just gotta, like I said, trust in yourself. At that point in time, if you feel like it's the right decision for yourself to do, then do it. And you gotta believe in the process that you are going through. Not that this is like stand on a soapbox hour or anything like that, but it's like you hear all the athletes and everybody else out there. You just gotta trust in your own process. Ooh, yes, I will gladly take the rest around and do what you can for yourself and try to make sure you are a happy person. It is what it is. It's never a fun or easy decision to make. And at the end of the day, it's just knowing that if you aren't happy, you can't be a great person to other people. And you have to find that happiness within yourself to be able to go out there and be the parent you want to be, the friend you want to be, the partner you want to be, whatever it is in that category. And sometimes it's just the hard decision to make to be that person. But like I said, we're moving forward. We're going to try to bring nothing but positivity and stuff in there and trust in my own process at this point. Like I said, I'm on this journey of trying to get the streaming back together. I started this new career as a plumber, trying to make sure that thing works out. So there's a lot more stability within my own life. And then I can provide that to the kids. Just trust in that process. It's going to be a journey, and I'm here for every step of the way. Ooh, what do I name my fire dragon? Natsu. It's always got to be Natsu, right? That's something else I gotta watch. I have not watched it yet. Is the 100 Year? Is it 100 Year War? I don't remember, but the fairy tale one. What is it? Fairy tale 100 years something. Hold on, I got this. 100 Year Quest. There we go. I knew I'd figure it out. Let me switch that back. There we go. I'll have to edit that out later. All right, cool. I got it all set up back up. Twitch is running properly again. So we're good. No, I don't want to meet your kid. Oh, man, I just went on another heartfelt lecture and you weren't here for it. That hurts my feelings. I'm just playing. I realized that I still had my Twitch set to full screen. So everybody was getting a nice look of all of this and the lack of shaving and whatnot. Are you good? I get it. No worries. I promise. Plus, if anything, you can always just go find it on YouTube later on and watch the full video there. Share it, make her watch it. Do all the things you gotta do to support the channel. Nice and easy. But I want to sit there and go watch the 100 Year Quest. Honestly, what I haven't figured out is how fools have been watching anime on here and live streaming anime because I would love to do that too. I appreciate that. The more people we get, the more fun it is, right? The more people get to talk to each other. Honestly, I'm hoping that some of this will take off a little bit. But I get trying to answer that phone call. I literally started a live stream and I was maybe 10 minutes into it. Don't worry about it. It's all good. But I was like 10 minutes into the stream to start with. And then the next thing I know, I'm getting a phone call. Oh, the kids want to talk and yada. And I'm like, well, now I got to stop everything. And that's how my Twitch ended up. What are you doing? Bad Twitch. Bad OBS. I'm going to have to do a lot of editing. I have no idea how to do any video editing at all, but I want to take the live stream and turn it into probably about an hour long video if I can help it. And then, oh, I remember Mike. You got a different profile picture at this point. How's it going, Mike? But you want to do some video editing and sit there and go ahead and put this on YouTube. It's one of those other little side projects I want to take on and see how well I can do at it. Because can't pay nobody to do it right now. So, got to do it yourself, right? That's how all of them started out. But I've been having some of my videos, my shorts on YouTube are doing well, really well. And I'm blown away by it. I just had one of them in like 3 days, got 10,000 views. And some of the other ones, so all of my Pokemon content so far is doing way better over on YouTube. And on TikTok, they're sitting at maybe 300 views. I think I got one or two of them that recently got up closer to 1,000. But my YouTube ones, especially, I did one, for some reason my stitches aren't going through that well either. I did a stitch with a guy who was talking about what anime character shouldn't have died in the anime. And I stitched it with, I didn't believe Neji. Neji shouldn't have died. He had no purpose in dying. It gave no value to the story, nothing like that. There was no reason for Neji to die. But that stitch has maybe 100 views. I put it over on YouTube and it's at 1.3 in the last 36 hours. But like, the algorithms, man, they make no sense sometimes on like what goes out and what doesn't go out. I don't know if it's just the hashtags I put on there or anything like that. But so I'll take the entire live stream. I'm going to try to edit it, throw it on YouTube, and see if it can get way more views and get me some more followers on there. Because as far as monetization goes, YouTube and Twitch do way better than TikTok. But that being said, I wouldn't mind doing all three of them. But I tried to get my Pokemon videos to get more of an audience. I'm working on it. I tried to do it with this one right now, and I'll put a little more work into it. I wasn't expecting to, because everybody I've read, they're like, oh, don't stream on YouTube until you get way more subscribers. You need at least 100 to 200 subscribers before you start streaming on YouTube. I was like, all right, whatever. So I tried to do just Twitch and TikTok. And then because TikTok wouldn't pull up, and said, I'm rocking it on the phone right now. Because TikTok wouldn't pull up, I was like, all right, let me see what I can do. Flip it around, try to do something else. 32. But I probably don't have that many videos on there. And I just started putting videos on there again. I was putting way less videos on YouTube than I was TikTok for sure. But that's because YouTube short recording doesn't have as many filters and it's not as fluid as TikTok's recording system is. But now TikTok finally lets you record the video, and then the moment you post it, it doesn't have the watermark on it anymore, which will make it to where I can actually put it on YouTube Shorts. I don't think I'm gonna do Twitch Shorts, but it used to be you had to use a separate app. Not even that, a year ago, you had to use a whole separate app to pull your shorts from TikTok and sit there and remove the watermark so you could put it on YouTube. So it was a tedious process on top of recording them and stuff like that. So I just didn't put a lot of effort into YouTube. But now with TikTok not wanting me to apparently stream, I will definitely be putting a little more effort into YouTube at this point and hoping things pick up on that side a little bit more often. So go find me on there, because I might not live stream on here forever. I remember when YouTube was made. Remember the very first viral videos that happened. Again, make me feel like I'm old and I'm aging myself. But I remember YouTube being made. I remember the internet. I remember when that was first coming out. And like, what was the most popular video at that time? There was a few of them that were pretty wild. Because back in the day, man, the internet was not censored. You could see anything and everything. Congrats. Time's going to start flying on you, but that's a good thing. That's when life gets to be fun. It was the Wild West of the internet. You used to be able to do anything and everything on YouTube. When it first came on there, I remember the day that it had like 1,000 videos on YouTube, and everybody's like, "What? There's that many people out there wanting to put stuff on the internet?" And now I'm over here saying the S word. Uh-oh, I probably should censor that. I'm gonna have to bleep myself out. I guess that's not necessarily true. I don't necessarily have to do that. I just don't want to eliminate any audience because of that, but I didn't say anything that bad. It's all good. It was very surprising to see YouTube blow up the way it did. We should have known, but obviously when things happen like that, nobody knows. I remember Bitcoin coming out and nobody knew that that was going to be as big as it was. Son of a... If I kill one more encounter on this game, I'm going to lose it. I am doing so bad at the Pokemon game itself. I only made 3 or 4 files for me to play. Cannot ruin another one this quickly. I don't know. I think old YouTube had a lot more variety within videos, but I do highly enjoy some of the people that are nowadays on either. See, I didn't get into that. That wasn't my side of YouTube. And I never watched Ninja. I was a little bit older when that, honestly, I think I'm the same age as Ninja, which is a crazy concept to say out loud. I might even be older than him, and I'm really hoping I'm not, because then that would make me feel really old. No, bad Google. But you think I'm right around the same age as that man? Yep. He is older than me by 1 month, which is crazy to say that he is older than me by 1 month. And PewDiePie got me beat by a couple years. Ninja's 34, and then PewDiePie is 35. He'll be 36 this year. So I guess he's got me beat by like a year and some change. In case you didn't know, I'm that age, which is okay. You ain't need to say that's not necessary to say in chat right now. I already feel old as it is. I'm more of like uncle status, man. We don't need that side of the coin in there. It does feel weird being an older person, I guess you could say. I'm not ancient by any means, but being an older person. Yep. I'm gonna start me a TikTok and a YouTube channel. I know I had my chance to do it. Shit. It was a love disc. It's okay. That thing can die. I'm okay with that. All right. I just got my one and done Pokemon at this point, and we are going to do what we can with it. But nobody needs to know that I'm that much older. It hurts people's feelings. I've gotten some looks. Some family members are like, "So you want to be on YouTube? Why not? Right? You understand you're over the age of 30, right?" Yes, I'm aware that I am older, and I would still like to, I don't know, have some kind of content career and journey with this, but it's gonna take time and effort. And they're like, "You want to put effort into that?" Yes, I do. Stop asking me these questions. All right, that's enough of a rant for that one. Gotta lock in. I need to catch this Pokemon. Oh, that is pretty. I have never seen that. Now, see, I'm okay with that. You can call me Unc. I'm good with that one. That just means I'm wise. I'm not ancient. Who is it? Oh man, why can't I remember the other guy's name that used to be in here all the time? It will come to me. I think he's a firefighter now, actually. Flo. I think he went under the name Flo. That's all he used to call me. He would just put in Unc every time he wanted to type into chat. And I'm like, man, you're gonna make it to where I have to change my name. Can't be Pika Dad no more. It's gotta be Pika Unc. Do I like that? Is that a good name? I know we hit the 1K likes. I dig it. That has mostly been you, so I appreciate it 100%. We're getting there though. I think it's gonna grow again. Just gonna, like I said, take that time and effort. It's weird streaming it on the phone though. It's not my cup of tea. I for sure will say that. Oh shit. No, 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 no. I'm not gonna die. I guess I gotta kill you. Dragon Rage it is, man. Oh, Ronnie, thank you for sharing out that live. I appreciate that. I don't know, man. I might look for some. I gotta get this a little bit under control better. Honestly, I want more video editors, but I gotta make sure I am streaming in the right ways with it to need mods. Because like obviously right now it's just me and you and Ronnie sharing the crap out of this live. Once it gets going again, I will gladly appreciate that. What usually comes with having somebody as a mod? So that's the side of the coin. I am not there yet. I haven't been big enough and had enough people within the lives to sit there and understand what mods actually do. So if you had to tell me what was the main thing you did outside of making sure people didn't type the wrong things in the chat? Oh my god. This Pokemon game is not going well. I can tell you that much. I'm excited to sit there and make a clip out of it and show my struggles. I'm sure YouTube will love to see the struggles because people like to watch you fail in these games. I have learned that that is their favorite thing. Come on. Can I catch a break? All right, whatever. Damn, boy, Ronnie just said, I'm going to share the crap out of this live, and then he dipped. Oh, well, I still appreciate it. More of the shares, the better, right? That's how it works, I think. But I'm trying to figure out these algorithms completely. They are a struggle and a half. Some of this stuff makes sense, some of it doesn't. And like this will be the test. Once I edit this video, because I'm hoping that I can have it edited and posted sometime tonight, depending on what time I decide to get off. But I'm really hoping that I can get it on there. And if that video is able to do some numbers that oversee what I do on TikTok, then there's a good chance I'll post way more content on that side of things. But I appreciate that. If you ever figure it out, just let me know. I'll gladly give you an opportunity and then shout you out and everything. Because I know there is some money to be made in editing people's videos and stuff like that. And I'm sure I will figure it out somewhat when it comes to trying to edit it. And hopefully it can make some do and make the video look halfway decent. Oh, I just realized you can see my phone actually in the stream right now. That's funny. Oh, I appreciate that. Nah, I wouldn't feel comfortable with that. No matter what. Always got to get yourself something. I appreciate you wanting to do it, but there would have to be some kind of kickback that came your way. But at the same time, I got to make money off of it to feel like I can kick back money off of it. But we are not quite there yet. We'll get there though. But I'm hoping I can do a good edit on this video and then I will post it to YouTube, see how it does on YouTube. And if, oh man, feel like I got something stuck in my throat. But see, that's a really good sentiment, but you also have to be able to continue. So my thought behind it is if I would love to help somebody out for a lower price so I can still keep helping out other people, but there's resources that have to go into helping people out. So I don't know, one of my weird one-off dreams is eventually I want to be able to buy a hotel, an old hotel apartment complex, something along those lines that hasn't been used in years, and basically renovate it in and out completely and sit there and turn it into a place where homeless people can come, live, get themselves up on, get the feet under them so they can go back out into the world. But at the end of the day, I would love to not charge rent, but you have to charge something to continue the effort because you can't always just give out your time. You got to be able to give some kind of something to reward your time so you can keep giving out that time. Because if you only give out your time and you don't get something else back in return, then you're gonna run out of time. But it's a good thing to always want to just help people and spread kindness. If I've learned anything from anime, that's the main thing. It's just to go out there, spread kindness whenever you can. Try to be a good person as best as you can. But that's something, if I don't know, win the lottery or come across something, or I don't know how I get to the point where I could buy a hotel, but if I can get to the point of buying that hotel, I would 100% do that. Just rent it out and allow people to really get their feet back up on their own. Because people get dealt crappy hands. And unfortunately, it just happens. And sometimes you need somebody to come through and be like, hey, I got a better card for you to play. Let's play this one. And you never know what kind of person that they'll turn out to be after that. But again, have no idea how I would achieve that plan. But one can hope, right? I always encourage people. I'm trying to get my kids behind it of understanding. I don't fully believe in karma in itself, but I do believe in energy work. And if you put out that positive energy, that energy will come back to you. And it sounds like semantics to say I don't believe in karma, but I believe in it. But energy in itself, I want to say science has proven it does go in a circle, and you can put that positive energy out there and it will come back around. And we've seen it time and time again, the pay it forward moments that people do all the time. I love that kind of concept, and I'm in the opportunity to do it, I will do it. I've bought people's food in the drive-through. I've just bought a random bag of groceries for homeless people occasionally. So it's always nice to just spread that goodwill and energy out there. My phone's about to die, and I'm trying to think if I have a charger anywhere for it. I think I do. Will it reach? Yeah, it should reach. All right. Don't mind me, YouTube. I'm just trying to plug up my phone right now. I wonder how I'll edit this so it doesn't look too crazy. There we go. All right, cool. We're gonna go away. There we go. Cool. Oh man, my bad, YouTube. Y'all missed quite a bit of the game. I don't know what's going on. Every time I click on the game, it like sits there and stops recording. And now I'm way further ahead, rocking no Pokemon, nothing. And YouTube can hear my phone, my computer giving me all kinds of notifications. That's gonna be a fun little journey of trying to figure out how to edit this. And I know you don't play Pokemon, but can we talk about how Pokemon put one dad in this entire series? One dad. And the man lives, I guess it's not that far. Technically, it's a town over, but it's really not that far away. But the only dad they put in the series is not even relevant to the person. He's like, nah, go do other stuff. It's okay. You just missed some technical issues. My computer decided that it was going to make a whole bunch of noises because I plugged my phone up to charge. And then I realized that my OBS was not recording the game footage. So it's just me talking about the game I'm playing that wasn't moving along. So it was just stationary, and I don't know why OBS is doing that, but I'll figure it out later. I rushed this to make sure. I knew I was running behind on the. Oh no! I did not want to send an invite. I rescind that invite. I don't know how to do that, but I rescind it. I was trying to rush. Somebody decided that they were gonna comment on my post that I wasn't live yet. I was trying to get there. TikTok would not let me go live. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. I swear to God, I hear somebody else. Oh well. Nah, it wasn't you. It was somebody else. They had this almost the same name, but I want to say it was 12437. That seems like that was the person. 347 doesn't seem right. 437, now that seems right. I'm also dyslexic, so who knows? That was a fun one to find out. I had my I know you did. You could have kept it. It's perfectly fine. Look, it's funny. You talk about it all the time, and people will say, I want you to argue with me in the comment section. Let me know all the things you do or don't like in the comment section. Go wild in the comment section. Why? Because at the end of the day, that still helps my video. That still helps anything in there. If you want to go on some 30 comment rant about how my hair looks horrible and it needs to be cut, go for it. I'm all for it. Because again, it's only going to help the video the more comments they have. So don't ever worry about posting in anything or having to delete it. I'm all for it. At this point, I've gotten used to the trolls and the people that will literally just go on your videos just to sit there and comment whatever they want, whatever they think that's going to get under your skin. Little do they know, they're just helping the person. The more, I want to say it was actually you that was arguing with somebody on one of my videos and going back and forth with them, and it ended up being 20 comments on my video. Let's go. I just got to catch you. Let's go. I know you can't see what's going on TikTok, but it's going really good on this side. Hopefully. I don't remember. I think it was you that was arguing with somebody that was on mine. I can't hit you. I'm too strong. But in the end, it does nothing but help the video. The more that people argue on there, the more that people comment and do everything on there, it just helps the video at the end of the day, which is funny. But let's go. Easy catch. Can't really say easy considering this is literally the only Pokemon I have caught outside of the one that was given to me. But I'm all for it. And it took me a while to get used to that concept. Because I think in the early videos, some of my first ones, I sat there and actually argued with people. I was like, well, it hurts supposedly. I don't know the algorithm that well. Supposedly, if you argue with them in the comment section or you're commenting, it doesn't count. So instead of 20, it was 10. But I'm all for it now. Bring the trolls. The trolls do nothing but help your channel. What do I name this man? All right, there we go. Wait, that took some getting used to. But now, I don't think there's much that people could say on the internet. It's such a random thing to say, but all right, you had to pick. Let me make it towards the YouTube people. Comment down below. What is your favorite Mountain Dew if you made it this far in the video? Right? That's what they say. That's how YouTubers do it. Oh man, that one's shiny. I want a shiny one. All right. Now TikTok people. What is your favorite Mountain Dew? Damn. Look, this is one of those moments where having too much knowledge is a bad thing. Mountain Dew is not a good soda inherently for you. It is up there of one of the worst sodas for you with the amount of sugar, some of the other ingredients and stuff like that go on in it. So I get it, but then again, I am also a firm believer of people should just be able to do what they want to do, and it doesn't matter what side of the coin you fall on. Obviously, I'm not getting into any political conversation with anybody. But if you don't like a certain thing and that's how you want to go about your day, that's fine. You want to dress and drag, that's fine. If it doesn't affect me and I can still make my freedom of choices, then I don't get some of the arguments and why people ban things like that. But then again, if you haven't seen it, go watch the show Parks and Rec, and you can see why some things should probably be banned just to save people from themselves. But I didn't know anybody out there was actually banning Mountain Dew. That is kind of crazy. I knew it wasn't a good soda, but I didn't know it was in the position to be banned. To say, all right, come on, man, y'all got to get caught. I would love to have a Dragalge. I don't need any more dragons, but I'll take it. Kind of weird having just a green screen back there. Honestly, if I show y'all my setup on that one, that is a janky setup. I am operating really low budget right now. But hopefully, by the end of the summer, I can change my setup a little bit. Have a nice little show off some of my Funko Pops, some of my other little 3D printed things, because that's one of my other little random side project things I do. I love the 3D print. It's been quite a bit of fun and a fun little journey of learning how to 3D print. I almost thought about trying to create a TikTok shop just for my 3D prints. I mean, you ain't getting the damn ball. What? Is it resisted? I think I've done a few videos where I have the green screen in the background. Does this just look weird? Is this an okay way to do videos? Well, it doesn't really matter. I gotta do it anyways if I want to keep doing them. So it is what it is. But hopefully I get a new setup. But it obviously over here on Twitch and YouTube, it's gonna look way different because I have a little green screen filter and everything like that. That kind of helps in that process. But over here on TikTok, I don't really have the same capabilities to sit there and put a green screen filter up. Not that I know of. Let me see. Background? Let's see what that does. Oh, snap. Apparently I do. There we go. All right, cool. There we go. Is that better? Do we not look so weird anymore? Oh, I need to pay attention. We had a party at 10 o'clock at night when people should be going to bed. Get in. You know what? Whatever. I'm killing you. I'm ending it. I can't catch this stupid little Pokemon. What else we got? I don't like that background. Sure, why not? This one works. There we go. That's better. See, I can do that. Make sure my one over here. For some reason, I am super bright over on whatchamacallit, on Twitch. So I'm trying to figure that one out too. And then I'll have to just edit it out of the video a little bit for my for my YouTube people. Oh, there's the brightness. Let's bring. There we go. That's better. I can rock with that. Still a little janky, but it's okay. If you saw the rest of the setup and where everything is right now, it's we got some room to grow. So it'll be fun, maybe a year or two down the road journey of this. Look back and watch some of these old videos and be like, oh, that's what we did back then. That's how that looked back then. That's not good. All right. Now this is going to be not an easy fight with only one Pokemon, but I think I can beat him. I started getting into my little 3D printing. It's my Goku. He's pretty dope, if I do say so myself. And I have a bunch of other little things that I printed. I printed out some piggy banks for the kids and stuff like that. My son's got a really huge Gengar one. And then my daughter's got a Hello Kitty one. Solzins. But so far, it has been a lot of fun trying to print as many things as I can. I'm trying to do right now, and I probably will start it tonight. Maybe. We'll see. I might wait till the weekend to start it. I want to print myself an Obito mask. I'm not going to put in contacts because I don't like touching my eyes at all. But I'm going to get myself an Obito mask just for the fun of it. Just because I want to print one of those. And honestly, I think it looks super dope. I am not liking the sand stream that I got on this Pokemon right now. Where are we at? Hour 40? But I do love having Dragon Rage. Dragon Rage makes the game a little easier. But I think we are going to make sure you guys, if anybody is in here and you're not following me already, make sure you click that follow button. For all my YouTube people and Twitch people, make sure you click that subscribe button. Follow me. If you missed any part of the stream, make sure you go over and check me out on YouTube at Pikadad. You can see anything else that we've done on the stream so far. But I think I might be calling it here in a second. Just to go ahead and put a little end to the live stream. My phone is not taking it no more. Hopefully, if I do get it figured out, I'll let you know because I'm going to work on it tomorrow. If I get it figured out that I can stream on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok, I will let you know. Otherwise, I will post another video that just lets you know. Come find me on YouTube. So if you haven't already, find me there. Make sure you click that subscribe button. Go like all the videos. Send them to people. Be super annoying with them. But for now, TikTok people, well, one TikTok person, I will see you tomorrow. I think it's good. All right. We back, YouTube people. Let me get this phone out of the way. All right, we back. But so far, this has not been fun playthrough. In case you didn't see it in the very beginning of it, man, I gotta fix that. That is not looking good. I need a new background. We'll figure that out tomorrow also. So far, my playthrough has not been good. We had a Vibrava that died pretty quickly. Now we got a Reshiram and one other Pokemon that is level 2. Yep, level 2. And right now that Sandstream is a pain in the ass for my Reshiram. And then my first run, the Vibrava just couldn't keep up. I might not make every hard trainer have 6 Pokemon, but we'll see. We'll keep it going for now. So far, it has not been the worst. At least I can make it past the rival, right? But at this rate, I might have to make 6 more runs. And I'm claiming I know Pokemon right now. That's wild. And there goes my orange berry. Alright, here we go. Let's lock in. This isn't going to do much. I'm going to be honest. I might be chalked on this one. Unfortunately, that might be the end of this run too, because I don't think I can bring out a Vigoroth and sit there and be able to actually win this one. But we'll see. All right, hold on. I'm going to try to fix a little bit of these little settings. All right, that's a little bit better. You're only level 2. I don't want to lose my Slack King. What moves you got? You ain't got shit. All right. I think we're just done. I think that's the end of this run, which is very unfortunate, which means we'll have to. All right, let's just go ahead and put this thing in speed up real quick, because at that point, we'll just go ahead and see the L. At the, yep. Oh, maybe. And there we go. Because there's no way that he is about to come out here and do anything. Let's encore. Maybe I catch him. Nope, there it goes. All right. That being said, all right, YouTube. Next stream or next video, we're going to be running it back. We're going to start over a whole new run. And just maybe we'll be able to make it to the very first gem. But thank you for joining me. And if you haven't already, make sure you click that subscribe button. Comment down below next game that you would want me to